give an example of how you had to fix it, because we talk about schema, we talk about keywords, we talk about all these different wonderful things. What would you tell business owners to be looking at for their websites? Because people are not, they create them, but they don't really have good structure, I guess is
Well,
the word.
first of all, one thing I see a lot is that people do not use the domain right. So they'll use like if they have a Shopify store, it'll be their brand name dot Shopify myshopify.com. Like that is so not SEO friendly. It's not SEO friendly. So you have to configure your domain correctly. In fact, I got a phone call from a friend yesterday who wanted me to walk her through how to change the domain so the domain is a top level domain. So that's one thing I see. Another thing I see is the permalinks in a WordPress site aren't configured correctly. Ideally, it's best to use text. I know you could use post month and year slash the post name. I generally take the date out. If you date your content in that way in the URL, it'll the content eventually will fall off. If you want your content to be more evergreen, it's really important to just uh, have a URL that just is yourdomain.com slash the target phrase that you want to rank for. It makes it easier in the future if you want to update that content to keep it relevant in the search results. Now, one thing that I'm sure you guys know is that, blog posts are the content that has the longest life of any content you could put out there versus social media or anything. So it's really important for your thought leadership to be shared in your blog posts and to put blog posts out there. In fact, I got on Google Page One not too long ago for some keyword terms because I just decided to, take a different angle. It's like just let my conversations that I have with my clients kind of guide my content. So yeah, and it pays off on Google Page
No,
One.
that totally makes sense, and I agree on the whole entire date piece for how you set your permalinks up. I see that all the time. What I like is if I'm using WordPress, I like to use if I want the date on any of my content, I use last modified. So then as I
Hmm.
come back and I go through and I modify stuff, and I'd say that's probably one of the biggest downfalls I see for a lot of businesses as well, is they don't go back and make any updates to their current content or their blogs. And I think that's a huge spot that's an opportunity because Google
Hmm.
loves the hell out of that. Bing loves it. Yahoo loves it. Most
Right.
of the search algorithms absolutely pick up on it.